Today we're going to be covering the final E.G.O of the Season 1 Battle Pass, and that's going to be Ryoshu's last E.G.O as well. That's going to be 4th Match Flames Ryoshu. Ryoshu's 4th Match Flames, the He level E.G.O, has a 21 base plus 16 roll, attack with a 3, and slashing damage. So, already to a good start, but you gained plus 2 power against targets with burn, which is really a pretty good conditional, right? An extra free 2 skill power, that's so good. But also doing plus 5 damage per 1 burn on target, that is insane, up to a maximum of 100%. This E.G.O can do some serious damage, not even including the on kill that gives you plus 2 attack power up next turn. That's really good, and on hit inflict 4 burn, right? Already off to an insane start with this E.G.O. But let's see if the passive can do it as well, because let's see, 4th Match Flame's passive is 4th Match Flame. That's bizarre, I guess. Every 4 skill use gains plus 4 final power and inflicts 4 burn with each of his attacks. Man, if we get a Xiao Rodion ID, which I believe we will, because we got a Philip ID, and so we had Xiao Ryoshu, perfect, fits the bill, everything. When we get that ID, this E.G.O is going to be such a solid E.G.O. And this E.G.O just is perfect for a Xiao ID, because, well, she's definitely going to have a lot of pride and wrath skills, which is what this E.G.O uses. 4 wrath and 2 pride, and 20 sanity, which is actually 5 below the average. So that's really, really, really good, I gotta tell you. The resistances in effect is a wrath, fatal to sloth, fatal to gloom, and endure to envy. So it's honestly average resistances, but the cost of this E.G.O in both areas are just so good. So far this E.G.O has been pretty darn good. Now the Corrosion is no exception, right? You got a negative roll, right? You love to see negative rolls, because if you corrode, you're gonna be getting a negative roll on pretty much all your E.G.O uses, right? And He E.G.Os, you're gonna be rolling negative if you corrode them anyway. So has 42 base, negative 22 roll, attack with a 3, and slashing damage. Skill power plus 4 against unit with burn, so that's like what, 46? That's insane. You deal extra damage per 1% of burn on target, right? You get actually 100% more damage. Oh, same as the Awakening, right? Insane. On kill, you gain 3 attack power up next turn, but on failed kill, you gain 3 attack power up next turn and 10 burn next turn as well. Which is a really just minor slap on the wrist. What, 10 burn? Most case scenario, that's just going to be 10 damage. So what? 10 damage for like an extra, I don't know how much damage, probably a lot. And on hit, inflict 4 burn, right? This is a insane corrosion. Let's say you give Ryoshu, what, like 3 skill slots, and she corrodes and she uses this like 3 times. And your target has, what, some burn on it, so it's going to be doing extra damage, right? You fail kill, what's that? 30 damage, but you're going to have 9 attack power up next turn. That is so good. That's just insane. But the escalating from the phenomenal Corrosion, it's got a pretty good drip, right? The Awakening is quite nice. I like it. I always like these 4th match drips, really. So, and the Corrosion is, oh, I like the Corrosion a lot more. I mean, I think all the 4th match Corrosions are insanely good. So, I'm gonna give that like a 8 out of 10. Yeah, 8 out of 10. But the strength, easy 10, right? It buffs itself, it does more damage, it gets a better roll, it already has a crazy roll, it has a decent attack weight, and on top of that, it inflicts a little bit burn, right? That's just so good. And like, even though it doesn't inflict that much burn, it's so useful just because of how much it benefits off burn, and you can buff yourself just so much with the passive, with the failed kill, with the on kill, with just such a good E.G.O. Give it like a 10 for usefulness. This is a solid E.G.O. aged like wine. But that is about it for this E.G.O. I would definitely recommend using this if you don't have Red Eyes closed and you do have Red Eyes open. Then use this. It's a very good E.G.O. And definitely recommend using it if you're going to be pulling on Xiao Ryoshu, which is definitely like this is, if this isn't a sign, then I couldn't tell you what is, because this is just truthfully spoilers for Xiao Ryoshu. But that's just a theory, and I gotta tell you, Hope you have a good one. Peace.